to make women especially to understand what is stability for a man. You see, we are this society that dwell on so much on money and sex when it comes to relationship. When you talk about anything, what people see is how sexual they can become and how financial they can gain in this relationship. How many times am I going to have her at my place for sex? And how many times am I going to call him, for some financial support, like pay my bills, pay my rent, do me, pay my salon, or buy me some gifts? This is a wider range of people think of a relationship in that manner. And that's why when I said that serious men, and I want people to understand, we have boys in adult age and we have men who understand and know what exactly they want. We have girls in the adult age and women who know and understand what they want in life and relationship. So that video was talking about a serious man, not all men and not boys. A serious man doesn't need sex or love from a woman. What a serious man needs is stability. And the moment he finds stability and you respect him, you're done. That relationship is 80% to becoming what you want it to be. The thing is, there's no perfect relationship. We always have a relationship that is working. So what a man needs is stability and that respect. So now, what defines a serious man? We start from there. What defines a serious man? We have some boys who will come and play around with your heart. They will promise you big things, but when you look around, there's nothing that can ascertain that whatever he's promising you can happen. These are boys. Boys come with promises. They come with bigger pictures. Pictures that when you put on or inside your album, you will think you're a princess. You will think you're a queen. But serious men do not come with promises. They don't come with huge things. They just come the way they are. What you see is who they are, and that is what they have. And that is how to define a serious man. A serious man doesn't approach you and tell you how he's looking for a wife, how he's been moving all around, dating women, trying this and trying that woman, and things are not working. A serious man faces you and tells you that I want to date you. Can we have a chat? Can we have some time? Can you give me some chance so that we can talk ABC? Before he mentions love, before he mentions marriage, you start to see his actions trying to tell you that this guy is up to something. Serious men don't just approach you and they're like, you look gorgeous, I love you, I'm falling for you. No. They come and they take their time. They will see you, they will recognize you, and they will see something in you that they are looking for. And the moment they see it, they take time to confirm that that thing is truly in you. They don't just approach you. Boys are out here who are adult, 18, 20, 30, 40 years, but they are still boys. Immediately they see a woman and they want to grab, because they are like lions, they are like hyenas. You see an antelope, you've got to grab it before someone else grabs it. So one quality of a serious man is this man who will see you but will take time to approach you. They will not just jump into conclusion that you're so beautiful, you're so gorgeous, you're the one I want to make. No, it doesn't happen that way with serious men. Number two, what makes a man serious is how a man comes and approaches you. What does he have? Is he in a position, a stability, to become a husband? You see, women, I want you to ask yourself a question. When a man approaches you and he's talking about relationship, have you ever asked yourself, what if tomorrow I have to marry this guy? Tomorrow, the next day. he approaches you today, you want to ask yourself, what if tomorrow I have to marry this guy? Will it be possible? Is he ready? Is he prepared? Does he have everything that it takes to be a man enough and to take care of a family? It's very important. You see, you want a serious man who is resourceful, a man who has got resource power base. I want to talk about stability and the kind of stability a man wants, but I'm still defining this serious man who needs stability from you and respect, who doesn't need love and doesn't need sex. Serious men are not coming to you for sex. They are not coming for you for love, because men don't even understand what love is. It is women who come with emotional things and all this love, flabbergasted here, I need this, I need birthday party, I need this, and to go. Men don't have time for those things. But the moment they find someone who can stabilize them, and that is what I'm talking about here, stability. Stability is making this guy to understand what love is. Stability is not giving this man money to start a business. It is not coming in life of a man who doesn't even know where he's going so you can straighten him. That is not stability that a man is looking for. A serious man is a man who has managed everything. He has got his own resources. If it is business, he has it. If it's a job, he has it already. He has money to run his errands. What he's looking for is someone to stabilize him. How do you stabilize a man? He's looking for someone with the value, who is coming to add value in whatever he has. He's looking for a woman who can manage his resources. A woman who can become a manager of his resources. Not, when I talk about stability, I'm not talking about a man looking for a woman to finance him to start a business. This is not stability. This is just kind of, disguising yourself, because as I've always said, never ever try to be the source of financial stability of a man, because at the end of the day, this man is going to look for a woman who is not stable financially, who is weak and can listen to command and will give the money you are giving him. So stability here that a man is looking for is reliability. How reliable are you as a woman to him is what that serious man is looking for. A serious man is not looking for a woman to finance his business. A serious man is not looking for a woman to start, buying him clothes, to change his wardrobe, to buy him a car, to build him a house. That's not a serious man. What a serious man is looking for is stability. And stability we are talking about here is adding value in his life. A man doesn't know what love is, so they don't need it. So as a woman, you want to come in and make a man understand that there is something called love. That is what we are calling stability. That is what a man is looking for. They don't know. A man goes to work, he's tired. He's used to being screwed at work, being shouted at. This report has not been delivered. This project is still not yet finished. That project is there. I don't know, we were supposed to be traveling. These people are coming tomorrow to visit the business. A man has to put all these things together. So the word love is not in his mind. What is in his mind is business. So how do you become a stability enabler for a man? You come in as a woman to help this man by adding your value as a woman, to help him understand that even when things are hard at work, there is something called love. And love is that situation where you come home and I receive you and I show you where you're supposed to shower. I show you where you're supposed to be sleeping. I show you that this is your food, that even if things were hard at work, you can still eat. Even when things were hard at work, you can still smile when you're at home. This is the stability that a man is looking for. Let me tell you, women, the world is changing. But the truth is, A man is not looking for a woman who is working, who's got money, who is going to buy everything. That is just a booster. You know, it is like an added advantage for a man who is looking for stability and respect. You see, when God created a woman, He created a woman to be a value-added part of a man, not a part of hard work for the man. And we need to understand that. God gave the man the mandate to go and work hard and come feed the family. The woman is just there as a companion. So that is your role as a woman. Being that you're working and you're earning money is a bonus to your man. All right? So competition starts when a man is working and a woman is working, and you all come home and there's no one to console the other. There's no one to remind the other about love, because a woman wants the man to cook, a man wants the woman to cook, a woman wants the man to wash the clothes, the man wants the woman to wash the clothes. It's not that it is not okay, it is fine. But you women, you need to understand your role. That is what makes relationship to go far. Lots of relationships are not going far because women are taking the role and responsibility of a man. Because what? We are equal. We are all working. We are all earning. We are all buying things in this house. So we've got to play same role. It will never happen. And it's going to hurt your relationship. What a man is looking for from you as a woman is that stability, to enable him to understand the art of love, the art of companionship, the art of having someone he can lean on when shits are happening. That is the stability we are talking about here. It is not financial stability. It is emotional stability. It is mental stability. It is spiritual stability. And it is physical stability. So, the moment you are in a serious relationship as a woman, if you want it to work, step aside from taking responsibilities that are of hard work, responsibilities that are of a man, a male at home. I have talked and taught about this, that even if you are a woman and your man is financially unstable, you are earning more than him. If you want to help this man, help him by making him sweat to get that money. You have money, your man doesn't have money, and he wants money. Give that money to your friend, or even give it to your group, that financial group that you have. Then let your husband or your boyfriend borrow that money from the group or from your friend in disguise of him to pay back that money. That is what keeps a man. A man wants to be the head of the home. The moment you take that responsibility of giving him, and then he becomes vulnerable, even you as a woman, you will start to disrespect your man. And that's where respect comes. I said that what a serious man is looking for in a woman is not love, is not sex. It is stability. The stability here is the value, reliability, emotional, mental, and spiritual support. The moment you find all these and you put it in your man, you will respect him, because he will have the guts to put things straight. And you see, as a man, when I lose my power in the house, what do? I have to get somewhere that I have power. That's why a lot of men are cheating today. Why men are cheating? They are cheating because in the house where they are married, they have lost the power of that house. So the woman has overpowered him. So what does he do? Because a man was born to power. He was born to lead. He was born to be the head. And he cannot be the head in his own house. He looks for a place to head. It is not an excuse for men to cheat, but that is the truth. It is what happened. That is what happens. The moment he loses the power in his own home, he must find a place where he can head. Where? he will go outside there, find another woman who is lowly than him, who is earning a little bit lower than him. And sometimes they don't go out, they go inside your house. That maid, that house manager, as people call them, that lady who is watching over your kids, that he's paying salary, is the person he will start sleeping with, and is the person he will start to date. Why is he dating this person? You know, a lot of people will ask, how could he be so low to start dating my maid? You know what happens? He lost the power of his house, because you saw yourself as having money, you saw yourself as have given him a job, you saw yourself as buying food every time, and therefore you cannot allow him to make decision. Every time he wants to make decision, you remind him, you know, I am the one who bought that car. In as much as you are driving it every time like you want, remember I am the one who bought it. Remember, I'm the one who built this house. So in as much as you are my husband, but I'm the one who built this house. When that guy understands that he has lost the power in that house, it is done. He's gonna go out. So what we need to understand is, women were created, and as a Christian, I don't shy away from saying that, as a Christian, the Bible tells me that a woman was created as a companion. You know, when God looked at Adam, he saw Adam as weak, lonely, vulnerable. No one was there to help him take care of the animals. No one was there to help him even face naming of the animals. So what did God do? God went and made Adam to sleep, and he took a rib. So women, you need to understand, you are created from just a rib of a man. What does it say? A man has power over you. Not power to dictate, not power to undermine your power and your authority as a woman, not power to see you as a lowly person, but power to head, power to lead, power to show, power to guide, power to instruct, and power to make that decision, the final decision. So the moment I talk to serious women and serious men, girls will never understand this. Boys will never understand this. Only serious men and serious women can understand it. You can only understand when you're a serious man that your power as a man is to lead. It is not about ruling, but it is to lead. And the moment, you know, a serious man finds that woman who's going to give him stability, a woman he can call and tell that, honey, you know, my company is giving me a trip for 2 months. We are going for a business trip for 2 months. And I'm leaving my business in your hands. My employees have not been paid. There are some materials that are coming from China or maybe United States of America. There are things and visitors that are coming to visit our company or our business next week, and I want you to take care of all this. Are you that woman? This is the question. This is the stability that I talked about in my video. It was not about stability of you giving a man money. If you think that to stabilize a man is to take a loan and start a business for him, you are headed to a very big disappointment that you've never seen in this earth. Let me tell you guys, I always compare the past and present. You see, the men in the past, like my father, your father, my grandmother, and your grandmother, and my mother, and your mothers, you know what made a man to marry during their time? A man must have passed through the rite of passage. A man must have had a land, and a man must have had some cows for people like us to go and pay dowry. They were ready. They had land. They had crops to farm. They had things to be cultivated. They were already prepared before they married, or even before they seek a hand in relationship with a woman. They were ready for it. They had land. They had everything. They had houses. Even if it was a grass-thatched house, but they had houses. They were prepared before they get married to these women, who are now our mothers and grandmothers. In today's generation, a woman thinks that a young man who doesn't even have a hut, we call it a hut, or a lion, or a Simba, or a small house in his home, you are going to take a loan somewhere to go help this guy to buy or to build his house. He doesn't even have a land. He's still in school. He doesn't even have a job. He doesn't even know where he's going. You are thinking that to stabilize this man, for him to marry you, is to go to a bank, take a loan, and start him a business. You are going to get a rude shock. I told you that in my videos, I don't fear to tell people the truth. This generation that we are in today, you don't risk taking a loan as a woman and starting a business for a man. And in fact, not a man, a boy. There are adults who are still boys. There are adult men in their 30s, 40s, but they are still boys. He doesn't know where he's going. You see, there is a difference between a man who doesn't have a job, but you can see he's struggling to find a job, and in the process of struggling to find a job, there's a small business he's doing. There are some small jobs he's doing, and you can see, he can tell you ideally that, you see, this is what I'm doing. I've been trying, I'm struggling, I've sent job requests, applications, but nothing is coming. But at the moment, this is the kind of business I'm doing and trying to make things work out. I've bought a small piece of land, or my family gave me a piece of land because I still don't have enough money. I'm planning to build a house. You see, if you are a clever woman, as I always teach here, you will not give that young man money. If you have the power, you have job, you have enough money, try to help that man in another way. Give money to your friend. Give money to your financial groups that you have. And then make it easy for this guy to borrow that money, because you have seen that he has got the potentials to become a better person. By the time you're helping this guy, you're not helping him and chaining his hands that he has to marry you. This is where women again mess up. You are helping him and you're chaining his hands that he has to marry you. Why do you loan him money? So that he can pay. Let him pay, such that if he changes in the process of making his business work, he would have paid you back your money. But you see how women mess up. You find a man, you feel he's good enough, and you have money, you borrow him, and then you want to tie his hands that he has to marry you. In the process, he develops and improves his business, and then he changes his mind and he marries somebody else. He will never pay you. After all, you just gave him money. You did just give him money. You never loaned him. So what do? You have to be secure. Secure at heart and secure financially. You are giving him money in disguise of a loan, such that he is improving himself because you love him and you love how hardworking he is. What do? You are loaning him through your friend. You're loaning him through your financial whatever, associations or organizations that you have. Let him take a loan, improve his business, let him pay the loan as he do his business. If he changes his mind, he says that, you know what, I'm not going to marry this lady. He would have paid back your money. His business is there. Ask God. God, you sent me to this guy. I was a blessing to him. I was his angel. I made him to have the business. Bless me. God is going to bless your hands. And God is going to look at your heart and say that this young woman, what she's only looking for is a husband. Why can't I bless him with a good husband? This is where we mess. We mess in such a way that when we see something, we don't ask ourselves questions of wisdom. We don't question ourselves to be wise enough to know how to help people so that we can help ourselves. Listen, people, a serious man out there is not looking for sex. They're not looking for love. They're not even looking for marriage. They're looking for a woman to give them a stability. The moment you stabilize this man and he finds his way to grow, you will start respecting him because he has grown. And if you respect him and he's stable, automatically that man will go nowhere. That man will marry you with ease, and that relationship will flourish with ease. Ease, like you have money, he has money, he's the head, he's flourishing, he's respected by his wife or his woman, and he's got the stability he's looking for. When he's down and crying, business is cracking his head, there is someone he can go back home and lean his head on. That is you as a woman. That is what he's looking for. So stability that a man is looking for is emotional support, the value that you add as a person, the qualities you have as a woman, the reliability. How can he rely on you? Can he leave his business in your hands? I'm going for a business trip for my company, for the place or a company I'm working for, but I own my own business and my own company. Okay? So I'm leaving my company in your hands as a woman, as I do the works of the company I work for. That is what stability is all about. Stability is not a woman providing money to a man. It is not a woman buying a home for a man. It is not a woman buying a car for a man. Stability is, are you reliable that you can take care of the resources that this man already made? A man who is stable, a man who has made everything and is ready to start dating, is ready to find someone to get home. That is the man that is looking for stability and is looking for respect. And you know what? You will just respect him because he's not bothering you. You're not even helping him like to grow. He's grown already. He's stable. He's independent. You will respect him. So what he's looking for is your value as a woman. What qualities are you coming with to this relationship? When he's out for 2 months, are you going to take care of his business? Are you going to pay his employees as the employees are paid? Are you going to get, what do we call it? Do an impromptu check into this guy's business. Like you're just home. Maybe you are also a working woman. Okay? You just drive your car into his business and you call the accountants in the financial department and you sit them down. Are you in a position to look at the cash balances, the ledger books, how things are paid, purchase records, whatever is not paid, the salary accounts? Are you in that position? Ladies and gentlemen, a man is looking for stability and respect. Therefore, if you're scooping something that is beyond you, sometimes you're looking at a man and he's very rich and you're thinking that this is the guy I want. If you cannot stabilize him, if you cannot get that respect, he will have you. He will keep you at home, but he will cheat you with people who he can rely on.